Yes, ma'am. We should start.
Sure.
Hello, good evening, one and all. Welcome to episode 11 of Author Interaction. I am Chitwan Sharma, working as General Secretary in Russell of Book Club. I am student of Standard 10th at Royan International School, Faridabad. Russell of Book Club is the brainchild of Rahul Suri, an 18-year-old student at Shiv Nadar School. His initiative has allowed for the integration of people from various walks of life who have one thing in common: their passion for reading. Books reach the mind and the heart, allow for empathy and sensitivity, allows for connection. In today's uncertainty, the narration of stories allows us to build resilience and feel less alone in the obstacles we face. So, I would like to welcome today's guest, Ms. Amrita Sharma. Welcome, ma'am. So,
Thank
let
you,
me tell you
Chitwan, and
about
thank you,
something.
Rahul.
Miss Amrita is journalist by profession and a writer by choice. She loved writing on her relationships, and her earlier book was on non-fiction called What Did I Ever See in Him? She have also written two dictionaries, one religion and one on literary terms. Her latest novel is a fiction titled Taken for a Metro Ride, a book about a girl's self exploration journey through her metro rides. She is graduate in English literature from Lady Shri Ram College in New Delhi. Hello, ma'am. Thank you so much for taking time out to join us today. I'll now be starting off with a few questions if you are ready, ma'am.
Sure, thank you. I'm ready.
I'm sure the transition from a generalist into a writer would have come along with many roadblocks. How did you combat all the hurdles? What inspires you to continue juggling between these two professionals?
Hi, this is a very interesting question. The Actually, the two kind of overlap at several levels. Writing is a very integral part of both, my profession as a journalist and my hobby as a writer. Um, but the difference is that when you write, as in the whole inspiration to write and the whole challenge of write and juggling, like you said, juggling between the two professions, comes about with its own challenges. You have to take time out, and by the time you finish your daily work, professional commitments, one is actually exhausted and the mind doesn't work. You have that mental block and you can't really think clearly. But that is where the challenge arises. And believe it or not, Chitwan, when you actually sit down and write and you feel satisfied, everything else is taken care of. So I would say that that is where the juggling kind of happens smoothly.
I understood your answer, ma'am, and it's really exciting that you like both the professions. Not is just like you
Yeah.
only writing, and you are focusing on both of them.
Mhm.
And ma'am, when did you first realize that you want to be a writer?
I started very young. When I was in school, I would write, short stories and poems, and that's when I realized that I do enjoy writing. And more than anything, I think what helped me was that it was a way to de-stress. It was a way to communicate with myself and to also express myself. So I started in school, and then I never left it after that.
It's really great, ma'am. It touched your heart, I think so, in the school time. That's why you're writing still now.
Yeah.
And ma'am, what would you say in your writing, interesting writing work? Which is your interesting writing work?
I'm sorry. Interesting.
Ma'am, writing work.
Um, I love observing everything, and it's like for me the quirk would be, it's like picking out time here and there. I carry this little diary with me. Of course, people, youngsters like you would kind of believe in your mobile phone and laptop, but I still believe in the old-fashioned way where I carry a small diary with me, and anything interesting that strikes me, I kind of write it down, jot down points, and which I later incorporate in my writing. that still works for me, even now, even today.
That's great, ma'am. Ma'am, how many books have you written till now, and which one is your favorite?
Uh, it's like asking a mother who's your favorite child. But every book is special for me. But I've enjoyed everything. Everything a book has a kind of presented a different challenge. When I was writing a dictionary, the focus was something totally different. You had to focus on describing everything, explaining everything, understanding everything. Then when I started writing nonfiction, especially on relationship, it was a wonderful experience because it kind of helped me encapsulate all the experiences that I've had with my friends, with relatives, colleagues, all the people that I've kind of interacted with. But Taken for a Metro Ride, which is my latest novel, is frankly my first fiction. So that was a different experience altogether. So every book is special because of the treatment that I've kind of given to it, and the kind of work that has gone into it. But yeah, so that in every way, all the books have been favorite with different challenges that they've kind of presented.
Yes, ma'am, for sure. Because I think so. Dictionary is a really difficult task to write.
Yeah, yeah. The
And
focus is
ma'am,
very
what
different
does?
when you're writing a dictionary.
Yes, ma'am. Because you need to explain each and every term over there, what you are writing, and you need to
True,
give a proof about that.
absolutely. Yeah.
And ma'am, what does your friends, family think of your writing?
uh, well, under duress, they have to say that they enjoy my writing. But truth be told, I think they find a lot of variety in the way I write. And like I said, my focus is on relationships. So that is something you can connect. Anyone can connect with it anytime, anywhere. All of us kind of engage with people in a certain way at different levels, and how to connect, how to communicate, and how to kind of engage with others. That will always be of interest to people anywhere and for all age groups. So
Yes, ma'am. And ma'am, on your books on relationships automatically collects everyone hard.
yeah, yeah, because it's basically about people to people engagement, about how to kind of negotiate through different challenges,
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
situations,
ma'am.
relationships. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. And ma'am, how long does it take to write a book?
Chitwan, it actually varies. I'll be very honest. Dictionary, because there was a very different way of treatment. It took a long time, and I think what you said earlier, you have to kind of find the evidence, you have to kind of explain. So that took a lot of time. Nonfiction was interesting because I just had to kind of collect all the experiences that I've had and relationships that I've kind of accumulated over the years. But fiction took much longer because you have to kind of build a proper structure around it. You have to kind of have a flow between the events, the plot. You have to think it through. So I would say fiction took much longer for me.
Yes, ma'am. Because I think is that thinking about something and making other people think that it's true is really difficult to write.
Yeah, challenging, seriously.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Because it just brasts up your thinking ability, and still you are not able to think that I haven't written anything nice that people would accept. But
Also
everyone
true.
else thinks that you have written a very nice part of your whole journey.
I know. That's really well said, very well put. Yeah, I think you end up thinking that you have no idea what you've written by the end of the whole thing. Then it actually comes upon the readers and the others to tell you how exactly the book has come out and what they feel about it, and whether you've actually managed to communicate what you started out with.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And ma'am, what is your schedule when you are writing books, and like you would be very busy while writing books and managing all the things. And ma'am, what's your schedule at that time?
What I try is, it's like it all depends on when your thought process is active. Um, But what I do is at the end of the day, usually the last hour before I go to sleep, I try and use that time to sit down and write, because at that time I'm mentally very relaxed. And like I said earlier, writing helps me de-stress. It helps me to relax. And once I've written something and I'm satisfied with what I've written, then I actually go ahead and have a very good night's sleep.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, writing you makes you relaxed, and I think your writing makes people relaxed.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And ma'am, for the people who are watching us and who have a bit interest in writing, could you please tell us how do books get published?
And actually, the process is also, again, like I said, it's in a transition mode. Earlier, I've been writing for quite a while. I've had my book published over a period of years, certain years. So initially, there used to be a process where we would get in touch with the publishing houses, but now things are much easier in the sense now you can get in touch. Now you have literary agents to kind of fill that space. I was lucky that as in, I did a bit of research and I kind of looked for some literary agents to help me get through to publishing houses. But I was very lucky that I got in touch with a very, very efficient book agency, which is the Book Bakers Literary Agency. It's run by Mr. Sohail Mathur. Very supportive, as in the whole team, and especially Sohail. Very encouraging, very motivating, and he really guided me through the process, helped me kind of, get to the right publisher. I'm very thankful, and I would suggest anyone who's kind of willing to go ahead with writing books should get in touch with literary agencies, and the Book Bakers definitely something that I would recommend to everyone.
Yes, ma'am. I was just coming to this point only. And ma'am, how did you got connected with book bakers, and what was your idea behind this?
The whole this thing was, I got in touch with publishing houses, but it was taking a lot of time, and most of the time there would be no response. And then most of the websites that I went to, they would suggest that you get in touch with a literary agency. And then I started, like I said earlier, I started researching on the book on literary agents in the country, and I kind of shortlisted a few, and then I spoke to some. But it was only when I came to the book bakers I knew that this is where I wanted to stop, and they are the ones I wanted to engage with, because, like I said earlier, Sohail was very encouraging and very helpful, and more than anything, he kind of believes in what he wants to publish. So when you go to him and when you talk to him about your idea, he tells you exactly what needs to be done and what is good about it. So that was very helpful for me.
So, ma'am, that's just faster than the time has which has been passed earlier. Like publishers were a bit slow, then these organized agencies are a bit faster than them.
Yes, faster and more efficient. At least that's what my experience with the book
And
bakers has
ma'am, a
been.
more bit more trustworthy also, like replying on
Definitely.
time and just interactive a bit more than publishers.
Absolutely. You could just pick up the phone and speak to them and find out about the update and was about the follow up. And he was always very forthcoming. So that again, that definitely, helps with the whole process a lot.
Ma'am, who is your favorite author?
Um, I have lots of favorite authors, actually, a long list of them, but I can still give you a few names. I really enjoy, because I was a literature student, and I grew up reading English literature a lot. So Emily Bronte, Charlotte Bronte, these were my favorite authors. And then I really enjoyed D.H. Lawrence. And among the contemporaries, I've really enjoyed Jhumpa Lahiri. I've enjoyed her books a lot. So I would have to say that she's one of my favorite authors.
And ma'am, what's your message for today's young generation about writing, and what can people do to come in this field?
One thing that I've realized, Chitwan, is that there's a market and audience for everything that you want to talk about. Anything that you feel strongly about, anything that you feel passionately about, anything that touches you, anything that amuses you, angers you, anything. You can just write about anything that you feel about, and just go ahead and write. The only thing is, so when it comes to that, don't let anything stop you. You don't have to think that, oh, people have already written about this. Oh, otherwise this is such a very usual idea, and people are not going to be reading this. Don't let anything like that stop you. What you need to do is think of what you want to do, think of what you want to write about, structure your whole thoughts into a proper process, and then start writing. And then finally, discipline, of course, is very important. You need to be really disciplined and focused to write. Keep
Yes,
at
ma'am.
it all the time. Yeah,
Yes, ma'am. You need to be scheduled each and every day that you have to write this much part, and
yes,
when you are completing a book, you should have a nice thing in your hand to show these agencies to get published.
absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Read it once and then read it again, so that the first time, obviously,
Yes,
first
ma'am.
draft,
Yes, ma'am.
second draft, do read it again.
Ma'am, that's your own correction by yourself. Because it's every time the for the first time it's never perfect.
True, true. And like you said, by the time you present that to a literary agent or to a publishing house, you have to be satisfied with the work that you have done. From your
Yes,
end, it should be a complete work.
yes, ma'am. And ma'am, thank you for joining us. I think it was a very amazing conversation.
Thank you so much, Chitwan. I really enjoyed myself, and you had very nice questions, and I really enjoyed answering them. Thank you to you and Rahul,
Thank you very
and I'm
much,
really
ma'am.
happy to be on this platform. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. Special thanks for Rahul Suri for organizing this evening and connecting people
Yeah.
through the Russell of Book Club. Please
Thank you.
subscribe to
Thank
our
you.
YouTube channel for more videos.